Welcome back. We've been off for a little while. Holidays, cold weather. Yeah. Um, we're putting the coupe back together. Let's not show those springs too much.
The springs.
Um, yeah, we got the chassis fixed. We're slowly putting it back together now. Now the weather is a little bit warmer. Not today, but.
But that's what we have heater number 1 and heater number 2 for. And the supervisor.
Yeah, slave driver. Cracking that whip on me all the time.
That's me.
Yeah, so we're taking our time. We're slowly getting it back together. We got the interior back in.
Is the seat mounted yet?
Yes, seat is mounted.
Okay.
After we got the chassis back, or over to our chassis guy, he found quite a few things wrong with it, besides the front clip. That's why we, every off season, we should be taking our cars apart and going over every little nut and bolt. You'd be surprised at what you find. So it's all fixed up, welded back together, square as it's going to be. And now it's the fun part of putting it all back together.
So today you got the firewall in.
Firewall in.
I see some pedals.
Most of the front suspension back in. Do a bunch of brake work, new brake lines, brake bias. Just little things here and there. I've been working on it, you know, the bits and the pieces and all that stuff, but
Throttle control cable?
that's your throttle cable.
I can identify race car parts.
A part. Yeah, so we're getting excited.
That's a master cylinder.
Yes.
That's a breather. No.
That's your clutch master cylinder, and that's a sock so the fluid doesn't come out.
That's a firewall.
That's the firewall. Which, yes, is new.
Yes, new. He took his time, cut it out so that is not just a gaping hole. It actually is nice and aligned to the frame. Got the dashboard back in.
We had damage. This part over in here, we had damage to the hoop. The side plate over there was damaged.
That plate.
She had some cracked bars in the back that we got fixed up. We got one rear end housing back. So yeah, we've had a bunch of little stuff that, you know, we are going along with and stuff like that. Today was the first real day that I was able to put some time into it. Next we'll have the body on soon, once I get the battery and the rear end in, which is this week's project.
It's just easier to do some of that stuff without the...
Yeah, especially in the back of the body, and get the joints up and all that stuff. So it's Sunday evening, we're wrapping it up for today. Obviously somebody wants me to pay attention to them. Yes.
Dino, what do you have to say to YouTube?
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. So yeah, we're making headway on it. We'll be ready for inspection days and practice days. Going over every little nut and bolt and making fine adjustments here and there that I see along the way that I want to change and stuff like that. So, but other than that,
And as you're rebuilding, you're working on organizing the spare parts and...
Yeah, okay.
In theory. Listen, I got you. We got some new bins back there to hopefully organize some spare parts. Whether or not said spare parts end up in said bins, who knows?
Well, I'm trying to get the car, all the components on the car, which I have all set up on the bench over here, and then whatever, because we have the two cars that are all apart, and I'm making one car. So now it's the best of both cars onto this one.
Plus whatever new parts we bought.
We needed.
I got the, hey, I'm ready for you. Oh, hey, look, that shopping cart's $700.
Yep. So.
But we got all our parts delivered. We've had them for a while. So now he has all of the parts. It's just a matter of having the time and the motivation to come out here and assemble.
Now that I see it coming together, now I'm going to get it more motivated.
What's that red cable underneath?
That goes up to the starter.
Okay. Is that one of those ones that kind of runs along the tunnel?
The chassis and all that stuff. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah, no, we're cracking at it. We'll get everything set up and ready to go, and hopefully have another successful season. Do some changes here and there on the car, trying different things, see what works, see what doesn't work. We have some ideas.
He always has ideas.
So, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll be hopefully back to our normal weekly progress.
As now that we've started the rebuilding process, it's, hey, progress has been made. The car is no longer in pieces. So there'll be another update. It might not be like immediately every week, but it might be like every other week while the rebuilding gets a chance to happen, depending on how our schedules work out.
Yep.
At least until the season starts again, and then we'll resume our weekly uploads.
Yep. So, hope everybody enjoyed the off season. Can't wait to meet everybody back at the track, and hopefully we have a good season for everybody. And
oh, congrats to Joey Braun for
yes.
third place in the
Smart Mart Tour.
Yeah, that one. Like, I watched so many races this weekend.
Rodney Dallas Jr. for making his
debut in the, I believe it was the Pro Late models down with the car store.
Yep. So, local boys doing good.
It's always good to see.
Joey Braun gave a big shout out to the Redhead guys, so right back at you, Joey. Keep them going. So, on that note, we'll make this short and sweet. Peace out.